If you want to be an electrical engineer, you need to know datasheets. If you can learn how to quickly read and skim datasheets, this can help you out exponentially within your studies, within your career, and getting a job in the first place. Let's jump into a few tips about how you can understand them better and quickly. The very first thing you should look at is the first page. It's essentially a breakdown of the main features of the component. From here you can go into a much more detailed design phase and looking at the index page. The index page will tell you where absolutely everything is, so you can look at your supply, you can look at your circuit, you can look at your inputs and outputs, and all these things will just guide you to a more in-depth page of what you're looking at. PDFs also come with a find tool, which is Control F on the keyboard, or if you look on the top right, you can find the search for words process. And what this allows you to do is look for exactly what you're looking for. So if you want to know the maximum current rating, you can type in current. If you want to know the number of inputs and outputs, you can type in inputs, outputs, and then that will immediately take you to where you need to go. It's a bit of a cheat, but it works pretty well, and it makes your process go a lot faster. If you already know kind of what you're doing with datasheets, it's essential almost just to go straight to exactly what part you need. Another thing to look for is diagrams. A lot of diagrams show you the inputs and outputs on them already, and it'll see what's going on. They're numbered with number 1, 2, 3, and then that tells you what each part of the diagram is. This is essential because when you're looking at microcontrollers and components with a lot of I/O pins, it's easy to understand if you can look at a diagram and go, here's my input-output pins, here's my digital, here's my analog, and it makes it a lot simpler than trying to read through screeds and screeds of information, where you can look at a picture and a picture says 1,000 words supposedly. So this will help you understand what the actual device is doing and what you're aiming to achieve. From an engineering perspective, you start at the end of the process, so you start in the output you're trying to achieve and work back to these components, which is interesting because it allows you to combine many components through using their datasheet to ensure you can combine these components with regards to their voltage levels, with regards to their current outputs, and make sure you can transfer the data between them all. This is essential in engineering because once you get what you think will work, you can then send it off for approval and make your own devices and tools from the initial datasheet inspections. Let me know how you find datasheets. Did they scare you? Do you enjoy them? Is there any sort of niche tips that you know that might help others? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to reach out if you need any help.